Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing another tutorial, maybe a bit of the easier side today for a beginner tutorial, but today we are producing a track for this man. I'm not gonna even try to pronounce his name. I'm just gonna call him X for this video and for your ears sake. Probably like a Spanish word, I don't know. Definitely not fluent in Spanish. So we have three main components when it comes to X's beats. We have a guitar playing some chords, we have a sad singing melody, and we have some lo-fi drums. And when I'm talking about lo-fi, lo-fi standing for low fidelity, fidelity meaning kind of quality, so that's kind of a style. I'm sure you all know the lo-fi study girl kind of beats that have some white noise, like analog warmth in there, just a lo-fi beat. And I think drums-wise, we're gonna go definitely in that direction, so we're gonna use a lot of lo-fi drum samples for today, but we're not gonna have this warm quality. Definitely, I would say a sad interpretation of like that lo-fi beat with the guitar, because obviously all his songs are very sad and dark, and that's definitely the vibe that we're trying to go for today. And so we take away that warmth from lo-fi beats and we kind of put on some sadness in there. It's like a different perspective, and so we're gonna make it easy for us today. I have found a sample that fits perfectly, so like a guitar and vocal, so listen for yourself.
Baby, for the record, I gave you all of my love, just to find out later that it wouldn't be.
Yeah, as you can hear, we have a female singing voice and we have a guitar. Like, unfortunately, I found this one on Splice. They didn't upload like the voice and the guitar separately, so we kind of have to go with that. Otherwise, it would definitely be preferable to have a voice and a guitar like in separate channels, because then we could take out the voice and could take out the guitar at some point. So that leaves us with less options for arrangement, but we will still make it work, definitely. Okay, so we're gonna start right off with some drums, and it's gonna be very simple. It's gonna be the simplest like possible beat probably, but that's the vibe that we're going for, and that's the kind of impression that I got from his that I get from his songs. That it's not about complexity, it's about the vibe, and it's very important that we achieve this darkness and sadness, you know. So let's get straight into it. Starting off with this kick. Oopala. Like a rather strong kick, very clean, nothing crazy, but yeah, it's what we're going for. Just putting one on every bar. Snares next. Not many high frequencies, not very like a crisp sound, but rather like the lo-fi sound. I think it fits pretty well.
Baby, for the record, I gave you all of my love.
And it's funny, like if you listen to his music, his drums are so simple, but still the songs are so good, and like it's just because of the vibe, and like it's just it's not about like who can make the most complex beat, but like who can transmit some like feelings and make you feel something when you're listening to it, and that's what it's all about. So let me just take down this ghost kick a bit, and then we'll add some hats to this. And what I always do, like when I'm making these beats, is like I listen to like the music, and I'm listening with a producer kind of perspective, if that makes sense. Like I'm not listening to enjoy it in this moment, you know, don't get me wrong, I love music. But like I'm listening very closely, and what kind of sounds is he using, and I'm trying to like mimic these sounds and take the same sounds. What kind of hi-hat is he using? What kind of snare? Is there a lot of crisp? Is it a crispy sound? Is it rather a lo-fi sound? What kind of kick? Does it have a lot of lows? Is it rather punchy? Is it low-key? You know what I mean? So that's definitely something that I do a lot, and so that's like my procedure, if like to like know which sounds to pick. It might sound obvious, but you have to listen very closely. So I'm just while talking, I just put these hi-hats here. As you can see, this this is ridiculous, but it sounds good. I mean,
Baby, for the record, I gave you all of my love.
doesn't need. I mean, it doesn't need more. I mean, it sounds. It already sounds like a song. And I mean, there's like songs that have got millions, billions of streams and sales with just like someone playing a guitar and singing over it. I mean, there's no point in forcing complexity or something like on something that doesn't need it. And in this case, we definitely don't want to overdo that. Okay, so what I definitely want to do here, and this is something that I noticed a lot in his music, is that there's definitely a sidechain on this guitar and vocal. So, well, how are we going to achieve this? All right, so I have this compressor, and so we're gonna go sidechain, and we're gonna do the kick as a sidechain signal. So every time the kick comes in, the guitar and vocal are kind of compressed at that moment. So, you know, if we want to put it simply, we're as soon as the kick plays, we are taking down the signal of our guitar and our vocal. That's what we're doing. So in this case, I would just go here, and you can see the red line. It's always compressing when the kick is playing. So we're gonna just put our attack on the fastest and release a bit slower. So it comes immediately when the kick comes, and it kind of holds it a bit longer. Yes, I love it. I love it. Since I know not everyone has like this compressor, I just want to show you quickly on how that will work. If you could use the stock Logic compressor, it's very easy. I mean, you just open up the compressor, you go sidechain, audio, and then you select your kick, and there you go. You can see here in the graph, it's always going to the left when we have our kick, which is exactly what we want. Then you can play around with these attack and release knobs. As I said, if you want the signal to be exactly when the kick comes in or delayed, how long is it going to compress the guitar? These are all settings that you can play around with, but I'm just staying with our compressor here from FabFilter. Let me just redo that. That works fine. We're not gonna waste a lot of time on this. So at first we just want to have our guitar, and there we have no compressor on that. So I'm just gonna put that here, put a version of it here. So that would be just our intro, and then we will definitely take some EQ onto this because we want that lo-fi sound. And so we're taking out some highs and some lows. Voila, like that. Because then if you imagine like probably the vocals of the main artist or like of X would come in here. We need to leave some space for the main voice. So if we have two voices singing at the same time, that will not be desirable because we want the focus on his voice. So we're taking out some frequencies here, so you can see the difference, or you can hear the difference. Right. Also kind of going into that direction of lo-fi and not too much crispiness and stuff. And I'm hearing a second part because obviously, I mean, songs are very reduced, right? So we don't even have a bass sometimes. I think I would not add a bass to this. There's just no need. And he doesn't use basses a lot, at least in this kind of vibe that we're doing at the moment. If there's like a very hard trap beat, obviously you have a 808. And I think this is ridiculous, but I have like 4 channels and the tutorial is already over. But I wanna like I'm just excited to like see if I can make a trap beat out of this, because I'm hearing like a hard trap thing with like some 808s here, but that would not be a X beat. So I guess the tutorial kind of part is over now. But I wanna continue this. This is very, I can hear this, and I wanna try it out. And so that's what we're gonna do next. So we're going to take the same kick, but we need a new snare and a new hi-hat. So that's what we're going to add next. Okay, so this gives us a lot of energy, this snare. But you can hear it's like a very aggressive sound, so that's definitely not like X's sound, but I think that would fit, honestly. I'm just like excited to like keep this going, to be honest, because I feel very inspired at the moment. Okay, now a more crisp hi-hat is what we need if we want to, you know, go for that trap vibe. Sounds like this. Nice. I like the pace. Okay, now let's work on the kick pattern. One here maybe. Okay, ghost kick here. Take down 3 dB, I guess. Nice. And then double kick here. Nice. Next one here. Then one again right after the snare. Do you know what? We can even make this faster here. I think that could be the vibe. I kind of like it. It sounds very energetic. I want to use this fast one again, just before the snare. Nice, nice. And now one more where we have a lot of kicks in very short amount of time. So maybe here, like 3. Nice. And then a ghost kick leading into the next one, taking this down a bit. All right. So this is our pattern, I think. I love this. I know it's like totally not the vibe that we started off, but like I think that's the beauty of making music, honestly. You start somewhere, you feel inspired by something, and then you kind of go with the flow and you just go where the music takes you, I guess. And in this case, that's that's where we're going today. It's still a dark song. It like has a lot more energy now. That's the only thing, I guess. So let's add an 808 to this. I like this. I'm recording a line. I'm show you that. So listen to it. I love it. Honestly, this is really cool. Like, there's this gripping energy of darkness. If that makes sense. But listen to it. Okay, but I want some more harmonic, like some synth, something like that, to support this. Boom, there we go. Listen to that. Just solo without our sample. So the way we're going to do this, I think we'll drag this here, because then listen, like this is going to be our intro, and then we kind of chop this off. So we have this. We can copy that. Okay, we need like something leading up to this. Maybe use this. That it wouldn't. Like starting from here. Yeah. Yes. But nice. I hope I could give you some like info on X and like not just do my own shit, but like I felt really inspired by that. Let me just arrange this. So we kind of have a mix of that trap and lo-fi thing. I think that would actually work in a real beat. That would work pretty well, like that you have like a verse that is very reduced and you have this lo-fi vibe, and then you have the chorus where the energy is just coming in. So let me arrange this. I'll show you the full version. Okay guys, so as you can see, I left the beginning as we had it. Then we have the like a verse part where I took out a lot of frequencies. So we have this very reduced sound. And then we have this synth, which I think fits perfectly for a verse, you know? That's just a verse kind of thing. And like it obviously supports the chorus then. And then I kind of did something with the chorus, because like then you expect the chorus to come back. but then there's no kick, right? And I think that that's always like something I like to do, is like kind of playing around with the expectations. Okay, listen to it. So that's right, you think it's gonna come now, but then we just have hi-hats. It's kind of, okay, what is happening now? And then, okay, here we go. But I think like that is not something that you would use like in any beginning, or like that is maybe if you have like a third chorus, or like, or maybe even a fourth one, and you're kind of thinking like, okay, we got this hook, or we got this chorus like playing 3 times already, like people are gonna get bored. That's something that you could use in that situation, I would say. Don't overdo it. Don't like use it just because like you have to be very careful with kind of things like that. But I think they're fun. They can fulfill a very specific purpose, and that's what I just explained for like 2 minutes. Okay, so this is the full beat. I hope you got something out of this video, like just me going with the flow, honestly, and trying to start off with X and like still making a trap beat in the end. But that's fine. I really like this. I think this could develop into something. By the way, if you want to check out my full beats, and if you want to, maybe you're interested in buying any of these beats, check out my BeatStars page. The link is in the description. I'm going to be uploading full beats there and on YouTube. And also check out my original music. That's the main thing. I would love to hear some feedback on my songs. And there's new shit coming out probably in a month or so. So stay tuned for a new single. And yeah, that's all from my side. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of it. And I hope to see you in the next tutorial. Ciao.